chestnut turned up and both windows down, looking at you, looking at the view. Got me thinking things I never thought about. Something about the FM on 11 makes me wanna find a little piece of heaven on earth. Put roots down in this dirt. I could see us wrapped in each other on a wraparound porch. I could see us kissing on a kitchen dance floor. When the sun goes down, sipping strawberry wine. Every night is a barefoot blue jean time. Are you thinking what I'm thinking when we both start singing along? Maybe I could see us living in a country song. Picture an old backyard oak. Picture a Michelin swing on the rope. Wood front door we keep on locked, and all our name painted on a mailbox. I could see us wrapped in each other on a wraparound porch. I could see us kissing on a kitchen dance floor. When the sun goes down, sipping strawberry wine. Every night is a barefoot blue jean time. Are you thinking what I'm thinking when we both start singing along? Maybe I could see us living in a country song. Oh yeah, I can see us living in a country song. Whoa, whoa. Something about what open space is makes me want some of our own when it's on the radio. I could see us wrapped in each other on a wraparound porch. I could see us kissing on a kitchen dance floor. When the sun goes down, sipping strawberry wine. Every night is a barefoot blue jean time. Are you thinking what I'm thinking when we both start singing along? Maybe I could see us living in a country song. Living in a country song. Whoa, whoa, in a country song, in a country song. Hillsborough nights, take the doors off the Jeep. Go for a ride. Feel the wind in my hair, letting go like we don't care. Ooh, until we feel alright. 'Cause it's all too much, and I don't wanna rush. Let's get out of town, roll the windows down, ooh, and get away. I'll leave the world behind, who knows what we're gonna find, ooh, and our great escape. 'Cause it all seems so small and starts to fade when you look at me and say, let's get away. Ooh, let's get away, yeah. A mile down the road, I never felt more at home. Ooh, just you and me. With our fingers laced, I see the smile on your face. Ooh, we're finally free. Trade these city lights for some starry nights. Let's get out of town, roll the windows down, ooh, and get away. Leave the world behind, who knows what we're gonna find, ooh, and our great escape. 'Cause it all seems so small and starts to fade denim dress. Oh no. Two lovers on the run, like a bullet from a gun. And if love is just a game, well then I think we won. Oh, I'll be your cosmic cowgirl, if you'll be my moonlit sky. I'll chase you around, blowing high. Yeah. We're just out of reach, we're just out of sight. Like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights. Take me by heart, take me by my hand. Let's dance across the horizon in the desert sand. Oh, I'll be your cosmic cowgirl, if you'll be my moonlit sky. I'll chase you around, blowing high. We're just out of reach, we're just out of sight. Like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights. Everything I thought I knew about love, it was a lie. I crossed my humble heart and hope to die. If I ever had to say goodbye, oh, I'll be your cosmic cowgirl, if you'll be my moonlit sky. I'll chase you around, low and high. We're just out of reach, we're just out of sight. Like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights. It's 3 a.m. Here we go again, another late DM. A picture of the past and what we had back when. But I don't want it like you didn't want it then. Didn't want it then. But it's funny how the grass was greener when you saw her smile. And when that grass was dead and gone, you came back to my side. You don't get to come around saying I'm sorry. You don't get to ask me how I've been. You can't talk about my mama or bring up my best friend. And what we had is way past gone. Yeah, it ain't coming back. All you wanna do is talk about the past. But honey, I'm past that. A weekend night, I ran into your friends and told them I've been fine. They asked me if I thought we'd give it one more short skirts, rooftop girls, and $20 drinks. Some boys want them pretty as a picture, hanging on their arm, not saying a thing. Ooh, if that's what you're looking for, ooh, then I ain't what you're looking for. But if you wanna ride real slow, wind it down the red dirt road, maybe crack a little old George Jones, something in your sweet tea, you're barking up the right tree. If you like a sky full of stars, you ain't gotta look too far. Love you on the back porch, kiss you on the dance floor, in a t-shirt and faded jeans. I'm a country boy's dream girl. Girls like me like to kick it on a riverbank and go out in cowboy boots, fire in a field, tailgate, four wheels, sixer on ice with nothing to do. I can make your wish come true. If you wanna ride real slow, wind it down the red dirt road, maybe crack a little Curtis low, something in your sweet tea, you're barking up the right tree. If you like a sky full of stars, you ain't gotta look too far. Love you on the back porch, kiss you on the dance floor, in a t-shirt and faded jeans. I'm a country boy's dream girl. Ooh, if that's what you're looking for, ooh, then boy, I'm what you're looking for. If you wanna ride real slow, wind it down the red dirt road, maybe crack a little old George Jones, something in your sweet tea, you're barking up the right tree. If you like a sky full of stars, you ain't gotta look too far. Love you on the back porch, kiss you on the dance floor, in a t-shirt and faded jeans. I'm a country boy's dream girl. I'm a country boy's dream girl. I'm a country boy's dream girl.
They see a tank half empty, we see a tank half full. They take the fastest highway and we'll take the scenic view. They like the latest version, we like to stick to the tried and true. They see a country town, but we call it home sweet home. They buy the top shelf whiskey and we'd rather make our own. They like to buy their bouquets, we'd rather watch the flowers grow. Oh no, 'cause out here when things break down, we just fix them up, we don't mess around. Out here when times get tough, we fix them up, we don't mess around. Out here when times get tough, we shine like diamonds in the rough. Blue skies, starry nights, living simple life, yeah. That's what fills our hearts with gold. 'Cause we're dirt rich, dirt rich. 'Cause we're dirt rich, dirt rich. We're dirt rich, dirt rich. And rolling in it. Rolling in it. Dressing up as blue jeans and a pearl snap, and shirts are taking off their ball cap. Drink beer instead of champagne. Free time means fishing on the lake. Good dog and an old truck. Football was their first love. Little work trying to settle them down, but there's something about them boys with a little twang saying hey, two-finger wave down a two-lane, baby. Singing along to some country gold. Shooting the bull over something cool. Sounds more than a little like his old man. There's something sexy about the way he says yes, ma'am. Even sweeter when you hear him sweet talk. You fall fast for a boy with the slow drawl. Going out to somewhere you can dance slow. Flowers you get, they pick 'em on the way home. They say it all without saying too much. No, you can't get enough of them boys with a little twang saying hey, two-finger wave down a two-lane, baby. Singing along to some country gold. Shooting the bull over something cool. Sounds more than a little like his old man. There's something sexy about the way he says yes, ma'am. Even sweeter when you hear him sweet talk. You fall fast for a boy with the slow drawl. Yes, you do. You fall fast for him. Good dog and an old truck. Football was their first love. Little work trying to settle them down, but there's something about them boys with a little twang saying hey, two-finger wave down a two-lane, baby. Singing along to some country gold. Shooting the bull over something cool. Sounds more than a little like his old man. There's something sexy about the way he says yes, ma'am. Even sweeter when you hear him sweet talk. You fall fast for a boy with the slow drawl. You fall fast for a boy with the slow drawl. You fall fast for a boy with the slow drawl. Always wanna be where you think the grass is greener. You're off and on like a Tennessee firefly. No one's gonna catch you, no one's gonna be your keeper. Before you get tied down, you say goodbye. Water ain't happy when it's sitting in a hole in the river. You say you can't be still 'cause your wheels were made to roll. But you never loved a woman long enough to
you want a lover? Don't you need a friend? Don't you ever wonder where your road's gonna end? Do you ever get tired of being all alone? If you don't slow down, you'll never know if a house could ever feel like home. 'Cause if you don't slow down, you'll never know if a house could ever feel like home. Don't you want a lover? Oh baby, I could be a lover. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh baby, it could feel like home. It could feel like home. Feel like home. It's raining so hard, I feel bad for the clouds. Wanna keep my spirits up, so I keep my curtains down. I can lose hope, worrying about the news, so I choose to focus on what's going right. The tiny victories in my life. I got up at 9:15, and I don't wanna brag about it, but I even made my bed this time. And if someone told me they've seen a better boiled egg, I doubt it. And the shower's never been so clean. On a day like this, I drink to the little winds. All of my friends share the worries online about how everyone's at war and the whole wide world's on fire. And it sounds strange, but there are things that I just can't change in my age. So focus on what's going right. I got up at 9:15, and I don't wanna brag about it, but I even made my bed this time. And if someone told me to see a better boiled egg, I doubt it. And the shower's never been so clean. On a day like this, I drink to remember and to call my mom, staying up but not too long, taking my bad food out of the fridge. I drink to staying all day on the couch, never feeling guilty about wasting time just for the sake of it. 'Cause I got up at 9:15, and I don't wanna brag about it, but I even made my bed this time. Oh, and if someone told me to see a better boiled egg, I doubt it. And the shower's never been so clean. On a day like this, I drink. On a day like this, I drink to the little winds. First he's gonna treat you like a queen, like you're the star in all his dreams, till you feel like you're the one. Then he's gonna make you fall and make you think he'll give it all he's got, until he's all you got. I'll tell you what, girl, you can't take it from me. He ain't who you think he'll be. No matter what you give in, he's gonna break your spirit. He's gonna break your heart. You'll cover up those scars. He'll buy you roadside daisies and tell you that you're crazy. Girl, this first lesson's on me. That's how you get your leaving him degree. His silver tongue of make-believe gets in your head and plants the seed that twists up all the common sense you got. Then when all the fire is gone and things have gone all kinds of wrong, you think he's really sorry. He's not. I'll tell you what, girl, you can't take it from me. He ain't who you think he'll be. No matter what you give in, he's gonna break your spirit. He's gonna break your heart. You'll cover up those scars. He'll buy you roadside daisies and tell you that you're crazy. Girl, this first lesson's on me. That's how you get your leaving him degree. This crash course is free. There's only two things you need. Flip the bird to all the haters. Serve his ass, I'll see you later. Girl, I ain't trying to be mean, but before you there was me. No matter what you give it, he's gonna break your spirit. He's gonna break your heart. You'll cover up those scars. He'll buy you roadside daisies and tell you that you're crazy. Girl, this first lesson's on me. Girl, this first lesson's on me. That's how you get your leaving him degree. That's how you get your leaving him degree. Yeah, that's how you get your leaving him degree. I've been waiting for the day I can get on that plane, fly away to Tennessee. Got my guitar and a ticket, hoping someday I can make it. Nashville's calling me. 'Cause I'm Tennessee dreaming, won't stop believing. Wanna be singing under those lights. 10 years don't bother me, as long as I'm happy. Country music's in my blood, I'm Tennessee dreaming. Playing shows in honky tonks, writing songs on the road.
always in a hurry, but I ain't afraid to make you wait. Hell on wheels, an angel in the kitchen, full face of makeup just to go fishing. I'm independent, but I love my man. That's just the women I am. My mother's child, my sister's wild, my granny's Sunday morning folded hands, my best friend's heart. Yeah, every part of who they are is part of who I am. If you're gonna love me, you gotta love them, 'cause that's just the women I am. That's just the women I am. Been a 90s Martina since my singing in a hairbrush days. I got a fire like Reba, and I owe my big dreams to faith. I'm both feel like a woman and stand by your man. Yeah, that's just the women I am. My mother's child, my sister's wild, my granny's Sunday morning folded hands, my best friend's heart. Yeah, every part of who they are is part of who I am. If you're gonna love me, you gotta love them, 'cause that's just the women I am. That's just the women I am. And I hope they're proud of how I turned out. One day I can't wait to pass down. My mother's child, my sister's wild, my granny's Sunday morning folded hands, my best friend's heart. Yeah, every part of who they are is part of who I am. If you're gonna love me, you gotta love them, 'cause that's just the women I am. 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 In a room full of traitors, pretending that they care, you have the urge to run, but you're not quite sure where. This time won't last forever, so don't give up just yet. I wish you knew how different your life is gonna get. You're gonna make good friends and lose a few, but girl, you'll be just fine. You're gonna hold a grudge way too long, but you'll find peace of mind. You're gonna grow and heal, just hold on, you'll see. It's what I'd say to myself at 13. Girl, you hit a rough patch and you can't see your love. You're overwhelmed and scared, you'll never be enough. The way you're feeling now, wouldn't wish on anyone, but I can't wait till you grow up and see who you'll become. You're gonna make good friends and lose a few, but girl, you'll be just fine. You're gonna hold a grudge way too long, but you'll find peace of mind. You're gonna grow and heal, just hold on, you'll see. That's what I say to myself at 13.